Hi, and welcome to week 4. So last week you looked at the curriculum standards, both the state standards and the national standards for your grade level and subject area. And you looked to see if your curriculum was currently meeting all of the state standards as well as the national standards. What we are going to be doing this week is talking about differentiated instruction and understanding by design. So understanding by design is the model of curriculum design that I use, and we will be reading chapters 1, 2, and 3 of Tomlinson and McTighe. So if you click on week 4, you'll see that you will do those readings as well as view the videos and documents in Canvas, and your assignment is the chapter 1, 2, and 3 assignment as well as a progress report. And I start just with this curriculum fable. So you'll see that one time the animals had a school. The curriculum consisted of running, climbing, flying, and swimming. All the animals took the same subjects, and so you can read it to see why I believe that even though we think that differentiation is something we do in instruction, it's important to think about when we're talking about curriculum too. This is Carol Ann Tomlinson, sorry, that's spelled wrong there, talking about differentiated instruction, so that would help you if you need some background knowledge. And then this is just a document that you can save to take notes on for understanding by design. You start by identifying the desired results. And so sometimes it's called backward design because you start with the end in mind. You then determine what would be acceptable evidence of the learning. So how will you assess that the learning actually took place? And remember that evidence does not have to be numbers. So it can be quantitative, which is numbers, or qualitative. It can be projects or papers, or there are a lot of different desirable results that could be acceptable. Then you plan the learning and experiences, and it's iterative, so that if you notice that the students do not do well on the assessment, then we differentiate the instruction based on what they still need. So here's another document just to compare a traditional versus the understanding by design. So traditionally we took the standards. With understanding by design, they call those goals. Major concepts in understanding by design we call enduring understandings. The curriculum goals or course goals we call essential questions. Learning objectives we call know and do. Then we look at the assessment evidence, and then we do the planning process, where traditionally it was the other way around. Okay, so this is a quiz, but it's not a quiz. There's no time limit. You can use your book, but not each other, all right? So it is over chapters 1, 2, and 3, so do the reading and then do the assignment. And then progress report 1. So this is about your final project. Everything we're doing week by week is building up to your final project. And so I want you to either copy and paste these, so you can just do copy, Control C, and then go down and for your submission, paste, and then answer the questions. Or if you want to download it, write it, and then upload it, that's fine. I actually prefer the copy and paste because it's easier for me when I'm grading, but either way is fine. I just want you to tell me what you are thinking for your final project. So what curriculum will you be working with? Some of you have curriculum that you have to do, and some of you have very flexible curriculum. Some of you are revising a curriculum right now at the district level, and so that will be the one you'll be working on with this grade. But I only need one subject and one grade level. So basically think of it as one course in high school, or, just one subject if you're an elementary school teacher. Tell me why you chose this one to revise. Who are the students? And then think about differentiating and integrating social justice or global learning or another 21st century theme. Why do they need the differentiation and the integration? Who will benefit from the revisions? So thinking about different student groups. How much of the original curriculum will you be changing, or is this a brand new curriculum you're writing? What is your education philosophy? So just look back on what you wrote in your discussion post for education philosophy, and you can cut and paste it there, or if it's changed, you can change it. And will you be using the understanding by design as your model? If you don't care for understanding by design, then you need to read chapter 5 or thumb through chapter 5 in the textbook to find different models. There are other models for sure out there, and so you don't have to use understanding by design. If you don't want to, flip through chapter 5 and find a model that you want to use. Okay, so that is the end of module 2. I am going to do a whole video of instructions for the final project, so be looking for that next.